Aloha. It's Monday, I think. I'm not sure. Happy March 163rd or something like that. It's virtual happy hour time. The thumbs up means you're probably hearing me. Hopefully you are. Seeing me as well, which means it's time to start the show. Glad you're along. Which means we always do. We cue the open. Here we go in three, two, one. The show is on the air. Here we go. Yes. Welcome to we're on the patio today. It's 90 degrees. Aloha means goodbye and hello. So we've got a little Hawaiian longboard today. It's the beverage of choice today. Actually, this is the first time in a couple shows where I've actually broken out an adult beverage. So the longboard, yes, it's a liquid Hawaii or liquid Aloha. It says on the bottle. You guys see that? Right there, it says Liquid Aloha. Anyway, longboard, island logger, wishing that we would all be on the island somewhere. And that's the frustrating thing about this whole day, whatever, 163rd of March, is that making the best and being able to do things like go to Indiana and see mom, or go to Mexico or Hawaii or anywhere, get on a plane and go somewhere. Those options aren't apparently open now. So, sucks. So we can only dream. Anyway, speaking of mom, she joins us off the top. I'm going to open her microphone up too there. I believe her mic is on. I had it muted a moment ago. Mom, how are we doing? Good afternoon. Can you read me over?
Yes, I'm here. Can you read me over?
Are you okay? You sound a little asleep.
Oh, no. I was reading the Southern Living magazine. I can't get away from the South.
This is true. This is true. Sorry, I'm eating a mouthful here. Excuse me. Yeah, a little longboard here, a little aloha beer.
Aloha. I don't remember seeing that in Australia, but
No,
Hawaii,
Hawaii.
but
Yeah,
Hawaii I meant, but I don't drink beer, so there you go.
yeah, yeah. We had a couple of longboards. I did the Maui Brewing Company more than anything else, but the longboard's a big one over there. I think it's the Kona Brewing Company, Kona is
Yeah.
the where it's from. But I had a couple
What
of
was the
those.
what was the
Are,
place we went to when we were leaving? Restaurant? Was it a brewery or a restaurant out in the boonies somewhere? Out out of Maui. I mean, out of wherever we were.
yeah, I don't think that was a brewery. That was
I don't
just a
remember. I remember it
restaurant.
was just a cool place. I do remember that.
Had a few
So
of these with Patrick as we are watching football at the sports bar at like, what
yeah,
time was that? 9 a.m. or something like that on a Sunday.
something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Crazy,
So
crazy.
yeah.
All good though. So what's going on today up there in Indiana, Mom?
Oh, I'm not doing much. I mean, I am. I'm getting ready for a board retreat, virtual board retreat, Saturday, and so sending out emails. I have a speaker that I may have already said this. I don't know if I'm repeating myself or not, but the speaker or the person that's going to be online with us is Dr. Mark Hardy, and he's the in charge of the nonprofit certification at Notre Dame.
Huh.
And it just so happens his daughter was in your sister's class at Concord, and she trained at Second City in Chicago, and she and her husband and family live in Chicago. Right now, I think they're on hiatus, but
Yeah.
uh, anyway, so and it's kind of cool because he doesn't charge us, and um, he's been an advisor to us before I was on board, so it's kind of cool we have him, and I'm trying to come up with some gimmicks to make it lively, and because it's so boring to just meet on the computer, So
Oh,
anyway,
tell me about it.
so I spent my day doing some of that, trying to figure out the agenda with the CEO, and so and I had a pretty busy weekend, so I needed to take a chill pill today. So,
All
and I'm
good.
sure. I'm sure you read about my weekend already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So that won't bore everybody with those details.
we
Anyway.
we had a nice little lunch on Saturday with your youngest, well, my brother's youngest, and my brother and his wife.
Yeah, I heard that. Where did y'all eat?
Fernando's, like
Of course. To eat, make me jealous, huh? I miss Fernando's.
patio was open. We rocked it.
Oh, that's cool. How were they doing?
Good, good. They're in Mexico now.
Oh, that's right. They were going on to Mexico. I'm
They
kind of
left
surprised.
yesterday. They sent a picture of having mojitos. So
Well, they didn't send it to me.
just sent me one, just of him having mojitos. But I'm sure he'll
Just to
send
rub it
plenty of
in,
pictures.
huh?
Yeah, just to remind me. Oh yeah, you guys are not going. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Well,
well.
I'm sure. Oh well. Hey, I got to go all the way to South Bend and all the way to downtown Elkhart. What all weekend? So that
How
how about that?
about that? Huh?
Yeah. I mean,
Good
I'm a
time.
traveling dude.
It's all good. It's
It's
all
all
good.
good. Yeah, I'm kind of used to it by now, but you know, um, anyway, so I have a fairly busy week, um, and trying to get that together because I don't get up early. I don't set the world on fire too early. So there you go. Well, I'm going to get off and get to Facebook so that somebody else can come on.
All
And
right. Well, they're lining up. It's like most of the rest of my shows. They just line up to be on. I can't stop people from. They just beat down the doors to be on my shows. I mean, it's pretty
yeah.
pretty
Oh well,
crazy.
I'm the first one out of the box. So there you go. First one up
Hey,
in the
Brad, how you
door.
doing, buddy? My wife, Gamery, also says hi, mom. So,
Hello and hello, Brad.
yep,
I
Brad out
will.
there.
I'm leaving the scene.
All right, see
Uh,
you, Mom. There we go. Mom Cam, love you.
love you too.
Bye. That's my mom. Mom always starts the show up right off the top, and we love it when she does. And there you go. There's the. All right, what's going on today? Let's see here. Again, it's March 163rd or something like that. It's like nothing has changed really. If anything, it's gone backwards. But where do I start today of things that are kind of under my skin here? Pretty much. Well, first off, uh, I've come to the conclusion that everything's an experiment. That was my conclusion this morning. I realized the dog is wanting in, and I can't reach. There we go. Uh, I've come to the conclusion that everything is an experiment. Everything. I mean, in this trying time we live in, everything is an experiment. Whether it be um, sports, church, business, medicine. I mean, everything. Travel. It's all a bit of an experiment. Everything is just we've never been in these times before. So everything we do, and with that, we just see today that what 13 Marlins of the Miami Marlins baseball team. Which, yeah, in case yes, Miami has a baseball team. I know a lot of folks don't know that. Many people in Miami don't know that, by judging by their normal attendance. But why is that? Why pro ball teams in Florida just don't draw flies? I don't get it. Anyway, with a conversation of time, Dave, we're going to see out there, mate. But anyway, you saw this. They've canceled the next game, which would have been tonight. Baltimore playing the Marlins, and those folks not playing. But the as I bring Kevin on, and he looks very sharp here. Oh my goodness! What on earth? What are you, a superhero, or is that a new mask?
I am here for to be known as El COVID. I am ready for COVID.
I like it. It's very good. Very good. I don't know what to say. Very, very good. Well, Brad was checking in, so he's that wrestling kind of thing. So you guys are wrestling fans, so you're like nacho COVID or something.
Yes, I got two little nose holes here to plug. We got to put a little piece of tape over that, and I am legal to walk the streets of anywhere in Minnesota.
So would that actually qualify as a mask to wear out and about? Would that actually qualify? I assume it would, right?
Well, yeah. I got nose is covered, mouth is covered. No one's going to catch the COVID from me.
No, no. You're like a hazmat suit and that, you'll be set. I can just see them walking into the supermarket or the gas station or the gas and sip with that. That'd be hilarious. See, I'd want to be the photographer shooting that. That'd be hilarious.
I can just see kids walking up to me wanting to get their picture taken.
Watch this.
Look, it's a heavyweight luchador.
Kevin looks great. He does look great. You look great, bud. You look great. Hey, why not try to enjoy yourself?
It brings out the best of my face. It's a little bit snug, but I guess maybe they don't make luchador masks in 320-pound guy sizes. But it'll work. And hey, if I can keep other people safe from this deadly virus, then this is the least I can do.
I love it. I love it. I think it's great. I mean, again, it's probably be hotter than heck out of that damn thing. But hey, I got no problem with it. Why not? Why not trick it up a little bit? I mean, I've got it's not as cool as that, but I've got a big, what do they call the big long mask that's got the Cowboys logo on it and Rangers logo. They look like it's like a turtleneck that's, I don't know, I've worn it a couple times at the grocery store, but that, my friend, is legend. As my mom says, try to watch MLB, hardest instant. Did you watch any MLB this week at the Brewers, perhaps? No?
No, it was a weekend, so I did not watch any MLB. I didn't feel like dealing with politics, so I hurt my toenails, and then once American Association games started up, then I watched those.
Right. Well, no politics there. You know what? I'm glad you're on because we'll probably talk about this tonight. I believe I'm on your show, the This Week in the Association. But one thing I thought about, I'm beginning to think this whole sports experiment. Baseball is the guinea pig, Major League Baseball. But I thought originally that it was going to be hard for the American Association to kind of babysit this thing. But I think the actual strength is the fact they're playing in fewer teams, fewer cities, and they have the bubble system. Those are all things that the MLB's not doing, and thus, the Marlins have gone rampant. A couple of Reds have tested positive, so American Association might actually have the right idea, and they seem to be cruising right along. But Saints get the Player of the Week again. What's up with that?
They didn't get it from me.
Who'd you have this week?
I'm always the one that's the hardest on them. And we actually took Victor Roach.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking between Roach and Soriano. I thought, well, geez, Chicago won 5 out of 6 games. It's probably more instrumental in them winning.
Mom says she reverses the hat bandana. Well, I mean, that'd work too for you, bud. That'd work too. Yeah, crazy. I've watched some of that, but we watched all the Major League this weekend. But it was so weird. I can't describe how. The reason I was watching it though, mostly for the most part, was the guys I know that were played in Australia that were playing in Major League Baseball, and then there was one young Australian who made his debut on Saturday for the Twins, Aaron Whitefield. Ran, actually scored a run in a ball game where that another young Australian, Lewis Thorpe, pitched for the Twins. So the Twins had 2 Australians in the card on Saturday, or Sunday, I guess it was. So kind of, I sort of watched from that standpoint. I watched the Rangers, but outside the cutout human beings that they have that are actually kind of funny, they got the former president and first lady behind the plate in Pudge. Outside of that, the ill-timed fan noise got to me too. But it's weird, man. It's like a pop fly and you hear this piped-in noise. The whole thing is weird. I don't know. I just can't describe it. But at least the association does a piped-in noise. What's that?
Real baseball.
Yeah.
Like when you record a sitcom, all these sitcoms have laugh tracks. Well, it's like baseball games have like applause tracks.
It's funny you should say that because on my show on Friday in Australia, that's exactly what we did. See if I can find that for you because I did this to Paul. He didn't know I was going to do this, but I actually did to him. I had a laugh track. I not a laugh track. I got an audio track. And just ran a behind him a loop of folks cheering just because we could. And let me see if I can find it here. Talk amongst yourselves, folks. There we go. Let's see here. It would have been last Friday's show. So yeah, I ran this little ditty if I can find it. Where is the? Oh, here we go. Here's what I ran behind him. Is this little blinking applause? I'm gonna actually mute the applause, but you can see it on your screen. I'm gonna mute the applause, but this is actually an applause track. Then I ran this with it, and then it just blinked on and off, just like blinked. There you go, just blink. Applause. That's what we ran on our show on Friday, the Australian show. But that's what it is: a laugh track, a soundtrack. That's what it is. It's the old sitcom from the '70s. It's when Happy Days. When Fonzie would come out and go, hey, and the crowd would go, whoa, it's Fonzie. Same thing right there. Are you Fonzie?
Yeah, it's the same general premise.
Crazy.
I wish I could bang my hand on a jukebox and make you start playing music. I don't know how many jukeboxes are left out there nowadays, but
yeah. Well, now there are those ones in the wall that are like the size of like a tablet or whatever. But here you go. There's your applause track. Yeah, but anyway.
Who was scared of the Fonz anyway? Have you seen how short Henry Winkler is in real life?
Yeah, he's not a tall fellow. What show was he on recently? We saw a show recently with him in that. I'm trying to think what it was. Yeah, he's not. When I was a kid, he seemed like he was like this big dude because he was the Fonz, right? He ain't that tall. It's kind of like Tom Cruise because Tom Cruise is like a little fella. He's like, he's not 6'2" or whatever. He's like 5'7" or something, wearing lifts.
Tell you what, do yourself a favor when you go to Milwaukee next summer with the T-Bones. Just manage to wrangle a car or something and drive to downtown Milwaukee, and they have a life-size statue of Henry Winkler, the Fonz.
Really?
And boy, you'll be surprised how small he really is. It's Bronze Fonz.
Hold on, don't go anywhere yet because I'm going to post this up here. There we go. I think Brad's going to join us. Is there in Milwaukee? Is there any kind of ode to like a museum for Happy Days in Laverne and Shirley at all? Is there anything like that there? I don't remember, but I've only been there a couple times.
I think just like the Bronze Fonz downtown, that's kind of like a spot for tourists to get their picture taken. And Lakefront Brewery has the assembly line, whatever you want to call it, from the Laverne and Shirley show, where they stick the glove in the bottle of beer at the end of it.
Yep.
They have that line from that show, and they use it at the end of their tours.
And of course, did you ever watch? You watched Better Call Saul, right? No.
What was it?
You ever watch the Better Call Saul, the show that followed up Breaking Bad? Well, long and the short of it is it Lenny? I guess Lenny is actually in that show. He's like a big character. He plays Saul's brother. But I still kept thinking he was Laverne and Shirley, Lenny and Squiggy, and those two guys, they were the anti-Fonz. They weren't the really cool. The Fonzie was cool, but those two guys were just I guess the nerdy Fonzies. I don't know what they're called, but those two shows are back to back.
Yeah, I think Leonard played a role in Curb Your Enthusiasm once too. I didn't know.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's true. He did. Let's see. I got. Anyway, yeah, he did. I just want. I like the time I was in Milwaukee was kind of cool, and they seemed like they had a lot of really cool little divey kind of burger joints and little bars and stuff. But I don't recall any tourism for those shows, and those. Granted, that's been what shows have been on in 35, 40 years, but they were back-to-back hits. I don't even know what night of the week it was. Let's say it was Tuesday or Wednesday, but they were. Maybe Thursday. They were back-to-back shows every week, and they were must-watch TV and stop-down TV. You're old enough to remember those shows, right?
Oh yeah, I was like 8 or 9 years old, and yeah, that was. Yeah. You had to watch it, and by then Happy Days was already in reruns or in syndication.
I'll have to find this because somewhere. we got these shirts made up when we weren't made up. We bought them. We were little kids. I was probably, fifth grade, fourth grade, whatever. And my brothers all had. But we had these shirts. It's the old. Yeah, these were kind of big in the 70s and the 80s. They were T-shirts that look like. I don't know how to describe it. They looked like a Fonzie jacket, and you had this T-shirt, but it was like you're wearing the Fonzie jacket. We had these Happy Days Fonzie T-shirts, and we all matched. And I'll read the message. Hold on just a second. Let me put this. Sorry about that, Brad. I saw what you said. I put this. There we go. There we go. I think that'll do it. Hopefully. Anyway, we had these crazy ass T-shirts that were. There we go. And these crazy T-shirts that they looked like the Fonzie jacket. It was cool. They were T-shirts. Mom, I know you were out. I wish I'd asked Mom this earlier. She definitely remembers this. With one Christmas, we all got them for Christmas, and there's a picture of my brothers and I, all those damn shirts, and we looked ridiculous. We got to find that picture, Mom, somewhere. Mom, dig up that picture. We'll put it on the show on Wednesday. It's your job, Mom, to go dig in the photo archives of that. So anyway, but yeah, I would. It's kind of like
in hindsight, it was pretty ridiculous that Laverne always had a shirt on that had like an L on it.
Yeah, they had the big L. The big L, like in case she forgot who she was. That kind of the bit.
No, you should tell the wife to do that. That she's got to have like every shirt she wears has to have a G on it.
That'll work. Let's see here. Hold on just a second here.
Maybe like GM.
Let's see here. Sorry about that, Brad. I just put it in there, Brad. Did you see it? Yeah, my mom says yes. They're probably in the basement. Those photos. Let me see here if I can try this again. Let me do this for you, Brad, real quickly here. Let me do this, and I'm going to talk amongst yourselves here. So I'm going to actually put this on for Brad because I thought I had it right there. Let's see, Brad. It is. Oops, hold on. There we go. There we go. I did it too. GM did it as well, Brad. So it's there for you. So you can. There we go. It should be on there. All good. Anyway, yeah. My mom says she's got those. I'll send to your inbox. Gotcha. Hold on. Don't you like how good we are? Let's see here. Virtual happy hour. Here we go. There we go. Got it to you, bud. There you go. That's there.
We've reached a new level of absurdity.
What's that?
Talk amongst ourselves with a masked man.
Yes, talk about yourselves to a masked character. All right, here we go. He is ready to join us. He is. This is a first. Well, not a first.
Oh!
How about this? There we go.
Brad is casualties on 360 here because as I am trying to get loaded in, I'm swerving through all 3 lanes of traffic. It's mass hysteria over here in Arlington at the moment.
You're on 360, boy.
Why can't I hear you? Can you hear me?
Can you not hear me? Can you hear me? No. Hey, can you hear him, Kevin?
Why can't I hear you? Now I can hear you.
Okay, you got me now?
Wait, no, I heard you a second. Now I don't.
Okay, do you hear Kevin? Kevin, do you hear him?
Yep, I hear you both.
Okay, now I can hear you. Or I hear somebody.
That's Kevin.
I think, no?
Kevin, maybe? Yeah, Kevin, go ahead. Take it over.
Well, I'm thinking with the math, maybe that'll be the final thing I need to do to get on time limit draw.
Yeah, I hear. I can hear Kevin, Dan. I cannot hear you.
I don't know why you can't hear me. That's weird.
Yes, with that mask, we will get you on time limit draw. No question. Dan, as long as you can hear me, I'm only going to take up about 60 seconds of time here. I got to give a hot sports baseball opinion here because I got, boy, sometimes things can happen where something will happen in baseball or what have you, and it just gets under your crawl, just gets under your skin to where you just want to find something and punch it. Give me a nod, Dan. If you, okay, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Well, there is something along those lines with me, and you touched on it briefly. This sound garbage, piping in sounds to stadiums. Are you friggin' kidding me? Okay, I get it. The general baseball fan, okay, fine. If you want to hear the and you want to hear the dun 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 dun, you want to hear, okay, fine. They're playing that crap in the stadium where the players hear it. They don't want to hear that crap. The biggest misconception is, I hear this, players feed off that. I guarantee you, if you poll Major League Baseball players, the vast majority do not want to hear that crap. It shouldn't, but I think in the broadcast side of things for us, maybe that's what makes it get under our skin, because we are not the common fan, per se. Running through all the lanes here again on 360, and I'm driving straight now, but yeah, just you guys started talking about that. I was like, I gotta come on and gotta vent. I've got to let it go. I've got to get it out. So this is therapy, Dan. You're providing therapy. Send me the bill.
I'm glad I can help. Tell him I'm glad I can help, Kevin.
Dan said he's glad he could help.
Okay, good. I was just saying I'll have to go back and watch the replay here to get his.
You'll like this. You'll like this.
Him, and we've got Nacho Libre doing the translating here. But yeah, that was my 2 cents. I don't want to occupy all the time. I just want to say, Dan, keep doing what you're doing, man. I will get chuckles at times where the production doesn't go the way you want it, and I'll give a hearty har and get a little chuckle at the beginning of the show. But in all seriousness, man, I kudos to you for what you're doing, keeping things relevant, keeping things fresh, as mad as you can get, as frustrated as you can get when a button doesn't click the right way, or you can't hear this or can't hear that, and it gets frustrating. Press on, my dude. Keep doing what you're doing. Big fan of what you're doing professionally with the T-Bones, what you're doing personally by finding ways to engage, stay relevant. Mad respect for you in that aspect. So if I had one, I can't. The state of Texas won't allow it. But if I had one in my hand, I would tip it up to you right now, and I would cheers you, mate. You take a drink for me. There you go. Yeah, you have one for me, but keep doing what you're doing, my dude. Doing a great job. And Kevin, if you promise to come on the show with that mask, then yes, we will get you on an episode of the Time Limit Draw real soon.
Well, it's got to be a two-way deal. We got to have you on this week in the association at some point too.
I'm ready when you guys are.
All red equals ratings.
I hope so. In some form or facet. But I'll let you guys get back after it. Dan,
see you, bud.
Keep doing what you're doing, my man.
See you, bud. There you go. Brad. See Brad Allred right there, our mate, who's going down 360, which is a freeway in the Metroplex. It's this time of day at 5, whatever it is. I don't know how I think the traffic's a little better because this whole thing's going on, the pandemic or whatever. But I do want to play this again. Hold on, let's play the applause. There we go. He's right though. I'm with him. It's really bizarre, and I heard this morning. Hold on. The audio here, the applause. But what I heard this morning, and what I don't know if you saw this, Kevin, but the Ranger game was was the one I was watching mostly. It's like they've got a person up there. Of course, the PA guy, it's the same PA guy. He's Chuck Morgan. He's great PA guy, legendary PA guy, former DJ back in the day. Does a great job, puts on a phenomenal show. But they've got a music person up there who's sort of like, I don't know if it's spring training for them, or if they're maybe in another room, or if they're at their home studio. But it's like, here's a pop fly. Oh wait, I pressed the home run call, or I pressed the home run noise, because there were some pop flies in the infield that sounded like it was the Game 7 of the World Series. Then the home run that Joey Gallo hit that was like to the moon sounded like meh. There's a run the mill walk. It was just, it's like the guy's like just pushing buttons because he's never had to do it before like that. And I don't know if that's it or not, but did you, there's no problem with that at the Sioux Falls Canaries games, though, right?
No, all natural reaction. Just not a lot of people naturally reacting. I saw a thing. I think it might have been an Onion piece about how at Wrigley Field they made cardboard cutouts of people urinating on trees outside the ballpark.
That's funny. Well, actually, the Rangers are doing a kind of a cool deal. You pay $50, you send your picture or your doppelganger in, and they put you in the stands as your doppelganger.
What do you think? Come on.
I think you should do that.
Get me into the ballpark.
You could do that. You could get you a Ranger cap on top of that mask. You'd be in there.
Yeah. El Covino, he's got no baseball loyalties yet. El Covino needs a team, man.
El Covino. He might have the Marlins as his team now because they all got El Covino'd. That may be the case.
That could be.
Very well. Very good though. Very interesting stuff. So you hadn't had a chance to check out these crowd noise. I've told my wife this. I found by accident, total accident. I don't even know who did this. Some guy posted all the crowd noise for every major league team, all their chants, everything online. So you could actually go and download all the Yankees noise. You can download the Blue Jays. And so I downloaded the Blue Jays noise from my buddy Paul. But literally, it's all the music they're using and all the sounds they're using are all online somewhere. It's so bizarre. The whole thing is. Can we just have a do-over? Can we start 2021? Just be done with 2020? What do you think?
You know, in the spirit of MLB, maybe I'll sell space on my mask for any potential advertisers.
This space for rent?
I've got no shame.
Hey, I got no problem with that. Why not? This space for rent. It's like we're talking on Friday, the new Washington football team. You know, they have no name, so the nameplates are for sale. The sleeves are for sale. Why not? I mean, why not do it that way? It's like those European Premier League soccer kits where they have the Emirates Airlines or whatever across the front. I mean, you get whatever. So yeah, you get the same thing. I think you should have though on the side though should be like, I don't know, what will we put on the side of your head to be the restaurant in St. Paul and your favorite adult beverage or what?
Yeah, the Giddios on one side, Body Cow on the other.
And then like the Saints across the top.
Saints logo on top.
This week of the association.com on the back or something. There you go.
There you go.
I'm liking it. Very good stuff. I love it,
man. Spent some money today, Dan.
You did. Well, I'll see you at 7 o'clock Central Time.
7 o'clock.
I'm taping the This Week in the American Association with you and Rob. So should be some riveting radio.
And I feel so COVID-less right now, so I should be ready to go.
As long as you're healthy, mate. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you Wednesday. I'll see you tonight.
All right.
I'll see you in about an hour.
All right, sounds good.
There he is, El Covino. There he is, my mate Kevin up in Minnesota, and Brad here in the Texas. We've doing real well. It might be time for the wife to check in before we shut this thing down. That's a memo to the wife to check in via phone. We're actually on the patio today. It's 90 degrees. It's not bad for the first half hour. It's the second stretch that gets a little warm. It's starting to warm up a little bit. It's sort of overcast. We, of course, had the tropical storm hurricane hit the Gulf, and thoughts and prayers for our fellow Texans down in the Gulf of Mexico. Got real well. I say it's not fortunate. Everybody needs the rain. Unfortunately, the cotton crop in West Texas is basically lost. So they needed this about a month ago. But that being said, the storm hit the most isolated or maybe least populated place on the Texas Gulf Coast between it hit Laguna Madre, the Padre Island itself, the national seashore, but it hit the area that was basically unpopulated. It didn't actually hit Padre Island or Corpus directly. It hit between the two, basically. So, but still, a lot of damage down there, a lot of rain, and praying for those folks down there. Thoughts and prayers. WD-40, you need to chime in here, sweetheart. Now here's the. I'll play this too. This is what I played for Paul on Friday. This is part of the whole. I mentioned the crowd noise you're able to find. This is what actually I was able to find high was 79 in Indiana today. Good grief. Well, it's only turned 90 today, and it's actually for the most part today was 89, 88. The workout this morning was pretty good. I can tell you that. This is what I played for Paul on Friday. This is what I downloaded. I was able to get this that is out there on the internet. This is what they're piping in. Now the Blue Jays don't have a home. They're playing in Buffalo. When they go to Buffalo, this is what the Blue Jay fans back in Toronto will be watching or hearing on their broadcast. So here's something like this. I play it for you. Now, my guess is, this is a guess, that I think after some of the negative in the way some of that sounded, I don't know how much of that's going to be going forward. It's a real dilemma for the broadcast crew, because as a broadcaster, I can tell you, doing what I do for a living, if you're in an empty ballpark with no one there, I mentioned this on Friday. I called a no-hitter in Texas and Grand Prairie a couple of years ago. It was a Tuesday night doubleheader, hot as you know what. No one was hardly there, and I was all excited because there was a no-hitter, but there was no energy. I called the 1,000th win of our manager, Joe Cathpietra, in July of last year in St. Paul in front of 8,000 people. There's a lot more energy. The game sounded better. The broadcast sounds better. So I get it. As a broadcaster, it's a must. But as Brad was saying, he's right on about this. I don't think – I know. The players want their walk-up songs. There's people there. They want the noise and people are there, but I don't think they really. Maybe they play their walk-up song. That's it. But the ridiculous noise, the ill-timed noise, as I mentioned, it's like the guy was pressing a button for the doubles sound when it was a single or whatever. It just seems so strange, the whole thing. And I thought my wife was going to call. I thought you were going to join us on the phone.
Oh, do you want me to do that?
Well, because I'm sure it's so hot out here, you don't want to be out here.
It's not hot out here.
Yeah,
It's only hot out here because you're out here.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Hold on. You don't have to have a luchador mask to be on. I'll move you over here. Life here. That's awesome. I hear you.
It's going to make Max mad.
Did you? You can hear me. Did you have a chance to catch any of the sound effects of the Ranger games this weekend?
Yes.
Were they ridiculous?
Yeah, I mean, because it was like I was like, wait a minute, how are there all those people cheering for things that
And you've seen those cardboard cutouts.
Even the God Bless America. It was like, why are they doing that?
I think he was on videotape.
I don't know. The dog's behind us letting out.
Well, let him out, and then you can come back. Couple cam here. Glad you guys are along. Virtual happy hour. Glad you guys have checked in. Had a good show so far. Hold on just a second. Type this in here. Oh, shoot, sorry about that. So what's your week like?
I got COVID tested this morning.
Oh yes, how was that?
That's exciting. I was totally nervous because I hear they cram it up into your brain, and I was like, they were like, just relax, just relax. And I was kind of tense because I didn't, but it really wasn't that bad.
Did they?
I expected much worse. It wasn't bad. I should find out in 2 or 3 days. They only did it because we got our temperature checked first, and then they did the testing in order to attend graduation on Friday.
St. Mark's graduation on Friday. Blake, good to see you. Josh, good to see you, mate, over in Australia. Josh, big week for Australian baseball, wasn't it?
Oh, lots of players
Well,
doing good things.
Three,
Yeah.
but I mean, it was a debut. Aaron Whitefield made his major league debut
Yeah.
over the weekend, so all cool.
Didn't Liam do something?
Yeah, he had a save
Yeah.
yesterday, I believe, something like that. So yeah, all good. But yeah, so St. Mark's is finally having the graduation. So the school she teaches
I haven't seen anybody since
is
March.
having their graduation.
Friday night.
Yeah, by the way, we were talking to Laverne and Shirley earlier. Where's the G on your shirt? You remember Laverne had her L? Where's your G on your
Oh,
shirt?
do I need a G? I have a G on my belt today.
Look at that.
I have a double G.
Stand up and show them. Hold on, maybe that.
I don't know. Can you see
It
my
will
double
move.
G?
There you go. GG.
I've got G's on my belt.
G's on your belt. So yeah, your graduation's finally going to happen. I mean, it's been
Yes. taken
Usually
forever.
it would have been in May, or would have been, what was the original date?
May 20, fill in the whatever that Friday was.
So it was late May. It's now here in June, here at March 163.
Yeah,
If I
July
have it.
31st is the day we have virtual graduation rehearsal on Thursday. I haven't gotten a link to that yet. I need to figure that out. And that's going to be hard because I think Steve and I are going to have to like make sure the guys are in the right order. I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to be fine. We just need to be told what we need to do. And as soon as we know what we're doing, we'll be fine. We just don't know what we're doing yet. But I know that they will have it planned to the T because they do everything planned to the T. So it'll be good once it goes down. And I'm glad. I'm glad that they get to have graduation. I was on campus today and I picked up my regalia. You could see them setting up the same, setup that we have every year. It was just comforting to kind
Is
of
it outside?
Yeah.
It'll be hotter than.
Yeah, it's going to be hot, but we can't be inside.
We've been actually very fortunate though. It's not going to be. I don't think. Well, we watching the weather last night. I haven't watched it today, but last night's weather, we're going to be below 100 Fahrenheit at least through the first week of August starts what?
My guess is that
Thursday,
Friday.
right?
My guess is that Friday night, by the time it starts at around 7 or 8, it's going to be slightly cooler than it is right here. Granted, I'm gonna have on that like heavy. What's that crappy material?
Material.
Yeah, what is that? Right? I don't know what nylon. No, polyester. Polyester. Gown. It'll be hotter than dog's night, so I'll probably just wear something real light inside underneath it. But I'm glad that we get to do it.
No, August still could be bad, but we're looking at. I mean, August starts this week, and we're going to be we only had 2 days of 100, well, more than that. Was it 3 or 4 days of 100, maybe something like 1 week?
We had a couple of days.
Now we're going to get August blast furnace, but usually by now we're in that groove where it's
August
it's
and
90.
September are worse than July.
September starts to really flip a coin. It could be September could be 85, could be 95, it could be either one. But I mean, you're going to get it'll still be warm, but the evenings start to cool off. It won't be so hot, but usually I can tell you in years past, driving over to Cleveland to watch, do the T-bones and railroaders, we'd get over there at 4 o'clock and it was, 98 degrees and it would be 96 degrees.
Yeah, but you're in a air conditioned
Yeah, but your windows are open too.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but I can definitely tell a difference in the mornings. It's not as bad as
It's nice
as it was 2 weeks ago. And really, we were gone last week, part of the week, and it was better. But just knocking on the patio table here that it doesn't go too crazy. We're able to get through the.
Well, the most exciting thing that's going to happen is that I get to witness my dad on Xanax in the morning. So I'm like,
so this will
I'm
be
real
fun.
excited about that.
This will be fun times for all.
I know he gets real wobbly and he says funny things, so I'm excited to see what Don. It's like picking up your teenager from getting their wisdom teeth out. So to be able to do that for your own parent is.
Gosh. Yeah. Yes, that'll be tomorrow morning at 9:40. So it's weird though because, and I was talking to them this morning. This must go on. He needs to go for this thing. So it's not elective. It's something he needs to go do. So you got those things going on, but it's not like usual. You go in there and kick it and read Better Homes and Garden or McCall's, whatever it is you guys read.
McCall's.
Whatever it is. You can't just read.
Southern Living.
You can't read a 6-month-old Sports Illustrated or now a lot of the places. We both when you got yours and I got my colonoscopy, they had the TV, the direct TV were there. They had cable news, the ESPN on.
You had the hots for your anesthesiologist. What? You said that guy was the bomb.
Well, he played great music too. He played some really good music.
He came out talking, you were head over heels.
He was great. The guy was awesome. I mean, if he didn't tell me I could lay on my side, not on my back, I'd
No,
be
but the
fine.
best story about your colonoscopy, actually mine, because we had the same doctor, was his first name happened to be Jesus. So when they put the band on your hand, it said Jesus. And when I sent it to my parents, they were like, "What does that mean?" You were so afraid you were going to meet Jesus, and you actually did.
Anyway, very not fun to make fun of the fat kid. But anyway,
That had nothing to do with that.
but what I'm saying is that tomorrow we're not going to be able to actually go in and wait around. We're going to have to kind of go on the block
Oh, because we can't go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anybody on the block can
Maybe
do
we'll
like
have a breakfast date.
with your mom.
Sure. She eats. She's
Yeah,
human.
but I can't eat brekkie though, so.
We can.
I can't.
Have eggs.
No, I can't. Well, I can't have eggs. Sorry, Max, you can't have everything because you didn't want a pretzel a while ago. You spit it out.
Yeah,
so.
we'll go. You want some eggs? You want some eggs? Huh? See, he would eat them.
All right. So what else is worth telling? Don't you have anything else to tell us besides the swab and all that?
Let's see the swamp.
Caroline got a new camera. That's
I know,
exciting.
that was exciting. We haven't gotten mail. It's like almost 6 o'clock. The mail hadn't come in.
I think there was a collision when the trash guys came along. I heard a
Hey,
honk.
but at least the trash guys came.
But, sorry, bud. Come here. A while ago, there was when the trash guys went in the alley or the back here, I think somebody either pulled out or almost hit it because there was like, they're laying their horn on.
That's terrible.
Like, dude, get out. And I looked out and all I could see was the back end of the truck. So I don't know who almost, somebody almost shillelagh'd the garbage bin. So
That's not good.
not good for business at all. All right. Well, good. Well, we'll see you Wednesday. I don't know if we'll be upstairs. I don't know if we'll be upstairs or down here again. It's
really not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of
Wary.
It's a little warm. It's not terrible. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's very doable.
You want to go back
Hold
inside?
on. Let's let everybody see here. What'd you say, buddy?
What? You want to be on? You want to be on? Okay. Say hi. Say hi to everybody.
All right. You've seen one barking dog. You've seen them all.
I mean, good Lord. He does this all dang day. What? Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye, babe. There we go. That's a couple Cam. That's the lovely shot of W40. She joins us there. Glad you guys are along. I shut this thing down. A couple reminders, though. Wednesday, back at it again. Have a lot to live up to on Wednesday, although we'll see if we can find the Fonzie shirts. Mom, you find the Fonzie shirt picture, please send it to me. It'd be worthwhile to see that. You'll see Jody out there as well. Coming up on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing the T-Bone show. No guest this week. My guest bailed, so I've got no guest. I'm going to try to come up with somebody, but if I can, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the different program and do it some bells and whistles and have a little fun anyway. So that'll be noon on Facebook Live, also on YouTube Live as well. For you folks who don't follow me on social media, on Facebook, you can get this on YouTube. But again, oh, and by the way, we're finishing touches. Let's see if I can find it for you guys. Well, I'll show it to you. I'll give you guys a preview on Wednesday. We shot a video yesterday of pork ribs, a recipe we did. It was fun, and it's basically done. I'm just putting some cutaway video and some transitions in, and that'll be on the YouTube channel. The Broadcaster Can Cook. That'll be up toward the end of the week. So another dish for you guys. 4 now. I'm telling you, you guys are getting these every couple of weeks. There's no reason to go out anywhere else. Don't go buy a cookbook. Just check out what I got, because my next one, you're going to have some grilled shrimp and lobster. How about that? Yes. Practice on that a couple of times. All right. Big thanks to Brad Allred and Kevin Lugo for joining us. And, of course, my mom and my beautiful wife. Thanks for all you guys who stopped by. You drove by and said hi. Thanks a lot. You drove by and hung out for a while. Thanks a lot. You're watching us worldwide. Thanks a lot. We're glad you're all there. A virtual big hug. There it is right there, the virtual hug. As I say every week, every time, let's be kind to each other. Let's show some love. Let's show some empathy. Let's try to be better to each other and come out of this thing better than we went into it, because we all could use a little bit of improvement, couldn't we? But again, much love to all you guys. Love all y'all. Let's bring up the close here. And bring that up. Here we go. Hate this time, but we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your Monday, a great Tuesday, and we'll see y'all on Wednesday's edition of 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 a.m. in Western Australia on Virtual Happy Hour. Danny Vaughn. Here we go. Let's close this thing out in 3, 2, 1. Love you guys.